What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Carrot with rabies. We are back this time playing some Pokemon Arceus. Full disclosure, this is the third time that I have tried to record this, and each time, previous two times at least, there has been some sort of corruption, some sort of reason why I can't use the file. This is my third and final try. Let's see if it happens. If you're watching this, it's obviously happened. We are recording this game, and I have figured out the method to record it properly. Let's go. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus, which I'm going with Arceus. There's a thing that you're going to see in a couple minutes called the Arc phone. There's no real reason to call it the Arce or anything other kind of phone, so we're going with Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. And this is the one I've been picking. I'm not going to play as a girl. And this is the one that looks the most like me, so that's typically what I do. What is thy name? We're going to rock with Carrot. What's your name normally for games? Let me know in the comments down below. Is all of this correct? That looks great to me. Carrot. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Carrot. Seek out all Pokemon and thou shalt find me once more. So, I'm not really sure who this Arceus is. I think that it's a Pokemon that is somehow speaking to me. But you may know more of the Pokemon lore and be able to tell me. One thing that I do know for sure, after looking a little bit more into this game, after I failed the first time to record it, is that I am going to, whatever kind of portal this is, it feels like a time portal, like going back in time kind of thing. Because there's kind of a phone. I still technically will have a phone in just a few minutes. Which Pokemon is that? You guys tell me. But we're going back in time to like the very beginnings of Pokemon, to a world where you're going to see the first Pokeballs, or some of the first Pokeballs. You're going to see people who don't know how to catch Pokemon. It's pretty interesting. Pokemon Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus, sorry. But so far, this game has been very fun. I've only played the first 30 minutes, so if you see this first episode, wake up! Just know that the second episode will be all new to me. Oh, do wake up, won't you? Waking up to some little dudes. Are you alive, my boy? I would assume if you play as a girl that they change it. They change the like boy to girl and all that kind of stuff, but who knows in the Pokemon world? You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that, but thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come now, who in the world does that? Look at my clothes, bro. I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? See, I've kind of got a Pokeball-looking shirt on, so I'm wondering if I'm gonna have like memory recollections. I haven't even really thought about that yet, but like memories of my interactions with Pokemon outside of this time travel situation. I don't know. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. It's a wasteland out there, Carrot. But don't worry, Mr. Diaperhead's gonna help you. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Crew! Wait, you haven't even told us your name, bro. Foom! Plish plash! Oh, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these three runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? We'll play dumb. You don't? You truly have traveled a long way, haven't you? Well, these three here are what we call Pokemon. Very mysterious creatures, you see. Marvelous. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Carrot. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. It's a vegetable, my dude. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Leventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these three here And now they went away, sir. Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you three! Wait! Alright, so moving around, you can crouch. I'm crouching with B. And you can move. You can sprint a little bit. It's a pretty big difference. I don't know. Let's see if you can. Oh, well, I ran too far, I guess. I was going to see if I would get tired. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. Hold on. Let me see. Let's just, for kicks and giggles, the Prelude Beach. Alright, so I did get tired there. Yeah, you do get tired. There's not really like a stamina thing, but at least that I have seen. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission seek out all Pokemon. So is that from Arceus? Did Arceus transform my phone? I don't know. These are questions that I have, and hopefully we will one day get answers to. So pretty straightforward. It feels really good. It feels really smooth, just with the movement and everything. It's minimal, which I think that's good. That's what it should be for a game like this. Sigh. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. See, they're kind of just, even the fact that he says apparently, they're just discovering these things about Pokemon. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Boom! The Pokemon near the water, near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Plish Plash. I would imagine that these are the starter Pokemon. To be honest, I have not gotten that far. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover my most crucial thing. The most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. You've obtained 50 Pokeballs. Mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. So there's some sort of crafting element to this game. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size, which, this is something that I didn't really know. I didn't know, I thought that Pokeballs were the things that made the Pokemon shrink. But he's saying, and maybe he just doesn't know enough yet, he's saying that the Pokemon are the ones that actually do the shrinking, which is kind of crazy. The fact that he says that's like the marvelous thing about them, though, is kind of like, bro, there's shrinking is the tip of the iceberg. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon, and why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. So they're a recent invention, so I'm thinking that this is like the first model. Maybe not the prototype. There's probably a prototype, but pretty much the first Pokeball. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Poor dude. Alright, so this just tells me how to catch. Basically, I'm holding ZR and I'm bopping him with that Pokeball. See if some little fireworks will come out. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Oh, wonderful, you've caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Carrot. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Well, bro, I just know that this is a video game. Yo! Got that Owlet. I can hardly believe it, Carrot. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Gonna go to the water. Get good old Oshawott. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, no! Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Where'd you go, Oshawott? Dang, dude. Yay! With my flip-flops out here in the streets. I would imagine there's probably a lot of customization when it comes to your clothing and such. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. Well, you just wait, boy. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Carrot, I was taken aback by how well you used the Pokeballs. And here's where I'll say, this is pretty different from my experience with Pokemon games, which is most of the older ones. I mean, I played like the old school red, yellow, blue, like that kind of thing. I really can't remember what the last Pokemon game I played outside of like whatever that MOBA Pokemon game is. I can't think of right now. But to play one of these games, you're like a hero right now. You're kind of the only one who's not afraid to approach Pokemon, who knows how to catch them, and that's different. Normally you're like the underdog. Like there's all these people who are better than you, and you're kind of coming out of nowhere, so it's kind of fun. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. The Arc Phone tells me, my dude. Leviton, seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc Phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. They keep showing that portal thing in the background. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You've convinced me, sir. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilee Village. Yeah, so here's this portal. I believe that I've kind of fallen from the portal. Maybe not that one. Maybe like another one, like an offshoot of that portal. So we'll see. Here's Jubilee Village. I know you can read that. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Oh, yes sir. So they got some tight security. Don't really know what kind of fighters these guys are. Nice little village here that they're trying to protect. I don't know if you've ever thought about living in a village like this where everybody just kind of lives close together, you know everybody. Sometimes I do think that would be pretty cool. No need for cars, you can just walk to all this stuff. This way, if you please. Jubilee Village, it came a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. This road we're on now to the locals is called Canala Avenue. You notice they're gossiping about me. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet, not many to do it. What manner of dress is that? And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead is Galaxy Hall, headquarters of this entire outfit. Who's the professor with? Yeah, they're really talking about my clothing. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. My ARG phone is beeping. Right when my real phone actually vibrated. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Yeah, so this kind of tells me I can pull up the map by pressing the minus button. Also see guidance markers that tell you where to go. So again, pretty straightforward. The buttons are very simple so far. All the controls and everything. I really haven't done too much. Oh, I can go in. Not now. You better head to the Wallflower. So wow. I'm kind of surprised it's giving me the options to go in there. I would think it just would say nope. Truly an open world Pokemon game. Although somebody made a point, is this really the first open world Pokemon game if you could go anywhere in the world in the other games? I don't know. Sort of. Look at this hair, bro. Somebody please get your haircut like this. Colza, I came here from across the sea in search of fields to call my very own. For this venture of mine to succeed, I need to make sure we can work these fields safely. Okay. Alright, let's go to the Wallflower. Get this thing beat bopping. So nice, man. The music's pleasant. Oh no. What you looking at, sir? Benny. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Almost said willfully. The Wallflower's for Galaxy team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Bro, I was told to come here. Please, sir. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Leventon? He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'd hardly want to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock long ago, and had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Oh, Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. Carrot here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. She's like, who does this dude think he is? Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silene? assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names. I don't really care. It's an easy way to pronounce it for me. Professor Leventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. You hear that, boys? And girls, if you're watching this and you're 15, get a job. Provide for your family. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. That's why I don't eat in the car. I don't want to have to drive and eat. Let me enjoy and savor my meals. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum. The usual potato mochi, if you please. But make it for 3 today. Sounds pretty good. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Professor Leventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Okay, so maybe it is time travel. As much as I've played this already, this is my 3rd time, I missed that space-time part. Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with the facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass and forests, by waters, or wherever they like. Our job as a Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Carrot will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack, but the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Dude, Benny, get off your high horse, bruh. Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. 10 orders of potato mochi just for Silene? I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Carrot. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Clean your plate, young man. Make a happy bowl with that potato mochi. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, do you remember that Carrot has a trial to pass? You do remember that Carrot has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Carrot's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Carrot, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters here. Bro, perform or get lost, bro. If you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. That gets extreme real fast, I will say. Hey, you want some potato mochi? Perform tomorrow or you die. Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. Yikes, bro. And with that said, I bid you a good night. Yes, good night. Night, Akari. I think Carrot is gonna fall in love with you. A rift in the sky. People falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. It is very mysterious, my guy. Head to the survey corps you've been assigned. So there's also like these places for food. Choi. Now who might you be? I haven't seen you here in the village before. So it looks like some food. This looks like a place I'll be able to customize my look. And this would be for clothes, I guess. So maybe I can get some different haircuts here. Have to get the faux hawk that I have in actual real life, bro. I'm wondering like if this is gonna be kind of my home base, because so this chest looks like you could store lots and lots of items in it. So I could store items in there. Might even need to come in here and make some food. A nice fire in the sunken hearth can help keep the entire room heated. It's a jug used to store drinking water. It has a lid on top to keep debris from falling in. Some notebooks. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu, then go to the help screen. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. Save your progress, press up. Yep, so it's just telling me how to save the game. Pretty straightforward, so I'm pressing up on the D-pad. You can go over between these things. So I can save my progress anytime. I think it was saying in there, but like autosave is in here, so you want to probably enable that. A few things you can mess around with in there, but pretty straightforward. It's a dresser of very solid construction where extra sets of clothing can be kept. Yeah, I mean this feels very much like it's gonna be my home base. Our 5 principles: behave with courtesy to others. Superiors are owed your respect. Likes and dislikes are a luxury ill afforded. Those who are weaker must be helped. And number 5, difficulties must be faced head on. See, change outfit. It's a full-length mirror. Investigate. There are some lovely stones that someone must have found, but they're just plain old stones. Okay. Or are they? It's a paper lantern. It seems to use oil as its fuel. And I think that that's everything that I can investigate in here. So I'm gonna rest until tomorrow morning. Don't mind if I do. And don't mind. Oh, well, let's see what happens here. Bidoof. Bro, what are all the colors and stuff? So does that mean that like a Pokemon just came out of that portal? Maybe? All those colors make me think of all the different stones and stuff that evolve Pokemon the next day. So something happened last night. Good morning, Carrot. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Yeah, you're not concerned? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. I like that there's literally, it's just, hey dude, let's see if you're cut out for it. No info on what the trial's going to be or anything. This is where I'm going to end it. This is just under 30 minutes, and that's where I want to keep these videos. So, if you want to see more of this Pokemon Arceus series, please let me know in the comments down below, or in our Discord. The link is in the description. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you get notified every time we go live. Until next time, I'll see you when we see you. Peace.